Hello everyone! Get ready for a compilation of the most incredible and innovative road technologies of the 21st century, from unique solutions for traffic jams to robots doing road markings. Let's get it on! The Hercules crash cushion is designed to soften the impact on the most accident-prone sections of roads. And while its test drive may look intense, remember, that's a massive car slamming into it at a speed of 100 kilometers an hour. It's obvious that any vehicle with brake failure, especially a truck, poses a major threat on the road. That's why they came up with special safety island sites filled with sand, which help vehicles come to a gentle stop in case of emergencies. Switzerland has come up with a clever way to do road repairs without causing traffic jams. They've got a mobile bridge that can be set up in just a few hours. With its size and sturdy build, you won't even notice the difference. Getting an overturned big truck back on its wheels is no easy feat. Yet these guys from Canada figured out a way to use catch bags to lessen the damage when it hits the ground. Check it out. We bet you've never seen a saw this size before. It's basically a trench digger used for laying underground cables. This saw with a diamond coating can cut through anything, even the bridge it's sitting on. Everywhere you look, you'll see those roadside barriers keeping us safe, and they've already saved plenty of lives. But they've recently been upgraded big time by being turned into roller barriers. If there's an accident, the car will just roll along it, reducing damage to a minimum. Normally, repairing manholes takes a lot of time and energy. That's why it was only a matter of time before a new method came along. Turns out, making a round cut with a special tool can reduce material usage by 20%, while improving the quality and lifespan of the manhole. Check this out in action. In certain places, like road tunnels, stopping fires ASAP is super important since they can spread fast and it's hard to get out. Good thing we have these automatic fire suppression systems now. They do all the hard work before the firefighters even show up. Everyone knows that traffic can vary throughout the day on certain road sections. To make our highways more adaptable, engineers introduced mobile barriers. These barriers help adjust the number of lanes easily and ease congestion on important routes. Hit the like button if you think your city needs these. You can print almost anything with a 3D printer, even an entire road. Yep, you heard that right. Actually, this method of road laying is way quicker, easier, and eco-friendly. And in terms of quality, it's just as good as the traditional way. Plus, it's surprisingly satisfying to watch. Here's a simple trick to make parking easier and fit more cars at the same time. Unlike other barriers, this one barely damages your car. However, it's strong enough to halt a massive truck barreling towards it at high speed. Imagine the safest pedestrian crossing in the world. Then check out the ideas some inventors are putting forward. And even though it's just a concept, it looks really impressive. There's another cool innovation in the electrical car world. A highway in Germany where trucks can charge up while they're on the move. The Nampu Bridge in Shanghai, built back in 1991, remains an architectural marvel that can captivate onlookers for hours. Its spiral design isn't just for looks, it's also about practicality. Over 120,000 cars cross this bridge every day, and its lighting at night looks incredibly mesmerizing. These days, workers can control machinery without even leaving home. Sounds like something out of a sci-fi flick, right? But it's real. This technology lets you work from a whopping 5,000 kilometers away. Looks like we've got remote work on a whole new level. Building railways has always been a tough job. Luckily, engineers figured out a way to simplify it. So now they can just put it together like a big Lego set. Brilliant. When it comes to laying asphalt on a large highway, regular equipment often doesn't cut it. You practically need a whole factory to streamline the process. Luckily, engineers have come up with a mobile solution. This modern asphalt paver can not only automatically mix cement, but also evenly distribute it across the entire road. Essentially, workers just need to sit at the controls and watch the process with a cup of coffee in hand. Here's some sad stats for you. Every year, bikers account for over 20% of all traffic accident deaths. Argentina came up with an interesting solution to bring these numbers down. They installed a special traffic light that can spot motorcyclists without helmets. It won't turn green until the rider puts on their helmet. This not only keeps them in check with the law, but also might get some disapproving looks from other drivers. Many dream of having a house by the sea or a lake, but the most common problem they face is flooding, often due to heavy rainfall. That's why these mobile installations can help protect homes from such troubles. Essentially, it's like a small personal dam for your house. Sounds pretty cool. This is a must-have solution for an area with high rainfall. Check it out. The surface soaks up water like a sponge. The trick is that it's designed to let liquids seep into the cracks. Just imagine no more puddles on the road after it rains. A simple yet ingenious solution to eliminate congestion in the U-turn lane. Who would have thought that the tedious task of leveling cement could actually be fun? With the right machines, anything's possible. Have you ever played with those toy cars that charge up as they zip along the track? Well, engineers in Sweden are tinkering with a similar idea for real cars. Right now, it's still in the experimental phase. But if the tests go well, we might just see all our roads decked out like that. Even the most reckless drivers won't be able to claim they didn't see the stop sign in the tunnel now. This new technology uses holograms that make the sign look like a real wall to drivers. The next step is figuring out how to use it in open spaces, and then roads will be much safer. The idea is really promising and worth investing into. It seems like being a tow truck driver has gotten a lot easier. Typically, to handle large loads, you'd need a crane. However, Dutch engineers got creative and came up with a trailer featuring a built-in roller crane. It not only saves money on production costs, but can also operate in the most hard-to-reach places effortlessly, lifting massive slabs, bricks, and other building materials without any hassle. Let's give credit not only to technology, but also to the driver's expertise. Talk about smooth paving. India ranks high in the number of road accidents, especially on tricky mountain roads, to reduce the number of crashes. Local engineers came up with this device. It warns drivers about cars around the bend that they can't see. This device picks up signals and alerts the drivers. This way, both drivers know about each other and can drive with caution. While the project hasn't gained traction just yet, it's definitely something worth looking into and introducing on roads in other countries as well. If you've been blaming workers for the bad roads in your city, here's some good news. Soon, automated machines might replace them, and people won't even need to leave the comfort of the cabin to operate them. The cool thing is, these devices do the job much better and faster than human workers. We can't wait for this technology to be rolled out everywhere. Innovations in technology have made laying curbs a whole lot simpler. This machine, with its mobility and user-friendly controls, can make almost any curb shape and prepare everything for its smooth installation. Repair work on the highway is dragged on for months because the machinery can't keep up with the workload. What can be done about it? One solution could be to lay down 18-meter wide asphalt sheets right away, just like this asphalt paver does. For those tired of pedaling up hills in Trondheim, Norway, they've installed a special bike lift. All you have to do is anchor it with one foot and keep your balance. Every truck driver knows how tough it is to deal with snow on the roof during winter. The people behind this gadget totally get it. They've come up with special snow clearing systems that can whip snow off a truck trailer in seconds, boosting its efficiency right back up. Sometimes you need to keep a path clear for cars to enter, but stop them from leaving. That's where these spikes come in. Check out how easily they retract and how effectively they destroy tires when someone tries to move in the wrong direction. You know what makes roads way stronger? Using geotextile. Yep, that's right. It's a special fabric that goes under the road surface. It's crazy how this stuff can stabilize the soil and let water flow through, making sure the road lasts longer. There's no need for people to set up cones on highways anymore. Now the operator of this machine can do it all with just the push of a button. This approach keeps the road safe and minimizes the chances of drivers getting distracted. This machine can precisely position all the cones in just 10 seconds. These guys probably wondered, if we can patch up clothes, why not patch up roads? So they invented one of the most efficient methods to mend potholes. It's all about layers, tightly stacked on each other, ensuring durability for years to come. The easiest way to build a highway is by simply spraying asphalt. This innovative machine saves a ton of time and money compared to the traditional method, while maintaining the same quality. Here's a fresh approach to saving energy: the debut of a vertical wind turbine that taps into the wind energy generated by passing cars. Before this, most people didn't consider saving energy in such a unique way. Also, it's equipped with sensors to monitor environmental pollution, earthquakes, and Wi-Fi connectivity. Turns out road markings can be applied not only with paint, but also with cold plastic. Experiments have shown that it reflects light better in the dark and lasts much longer on high-speed roads. How can you turn a road roller into a real tank? It's easy. Just follow this simple technique. With this development, you can easily convert a regular roller drum into one that can traverse even the toughest terrain without getting stuck, all in just a couple of minutes. These kinds of technologies have already shown their effectiveness. For example, they were used during the construction of a huge airport in Istanbul. Traffic cops can now take it easy. They no longer have to worry about their safety while stationed on hazardous road stretches with a radar gun. All the work will be done by a robot traffic controller that can independently measure the speed of passing cars. Anyone who's ever driven on a highway at night knows how mind-numbing it can be. Yet it demands extra focus. In China, they tackled this issue in a cool way. They installed lasers on the road, which keep drivers from nodding off at the wheel. With this light show, anyone would stay alert. Forget about the old school boom barriers. Today we've got much more effective ways to keep places secure. Picture this. One of these barriers can stop a speeding truck dead in its tracks. That's what I call serious security. Marking roadwork areas on highways is a challenging and risky task. Nissan came up with a solution by creating a unique van that can set up signs accurately, all without anyone needing to leave the vehicle. Making neat grooves on a new road is super easy and quick, especially when the machinery can do it automatically, just by driving over the right spot. Engineers have come up with a cheap and effective way to fix road bumps before they turn into big potholes. It doesn't solve the problem entirely, but it buys some time until a proper repair can be done. People who choose bikes over cars are already helping the environment. But here's the kicker. They can also tidy up the streets by simply riding their bikes. The Jackson Street drawbridge is really something else with its unique mechanism. It can both lower and rise to let big ships pass through. This design keeps traffic flowing for both land and water transport, making it a vital part of the infrastructure. Sure, drawbridges aren't groundbreaking, but this one is just so cool when it's doing its thing. Applying temporary road markings with paint can be quite problematic. However, they're essential, especially during roadworks. In such cases, it's much easier to use reflective tape, which you can apply and remove in just a few seconds. Sometimes it's really important to manage traffic flow on highways, especially near tunnels or construction zones. That's where horizontal gates come in handy. They can block off a lane with just the push of a button. Plus, thanks to the excellent lighting, these gates are safe even on fast-paced roads.